Hello and welcome to the NORC NASCAR iRacing series coming to Dover National Raceway. We're running the Dover 175. As the field begins, we're up here, we'll take a look at our starting order. And starting with pole position, being number 78 of Arrey Ati is outside number 1, Jarrett Darling. Row number 2, we got the number 4, Ryan Marren, is outside the number 86 of Shelley. In the third row, we got the number 25 Mr. Tyrrell Baker to his outside, Mr. Hunter Combs in the 29 truck. Row number 4, we got Femi Olat, who would pull over on the pit road start on pit road, and his outside, who was going to be outside, Bobby Sheen. Row 5, the number 74 of Walter Speed. And to my outside, Grocery Boy Cannon. Row 6, we got Michelle Brown, I don't even know what number he's running, and the 06 of Austin Roberts. Row number 7, we got the 89, Sean Williams is outside number 17, James Colaboli. And as the sun rose out of this 26-star car field here, as the pace car pulls off on the pit road here, and we're about to go green here for 175 laps around the Monster Mile. Arrey Ati will take the field off of turn number 4, green flags out, and we're underway here at Dover. Looks like at least the top 4 are going to be single files. We head into turn number 3. We got a side-by-side battle between the 74 and the 59. We come up, and we already have a caution. Caution's already out. Take a look, see what brought this one out. Go ahead and take a look at the race replay here. This is going into the third corner. Looks like there's contact between Anthony Embry and his 72 of Freddie De La Rosa. Freddie De La Rosa makes very minimum contact to the outside safety barrier. Actually, he got really lucky with that, but he actually ended up falling out of the race anyway. So, not sure why he went ahead and quit. I mean, that was definitely repairable. He could easily win the race with that. He had the speed in practice. But anyway, after 9 McLean, 1 lap, we're double back up for restart here. Arrey Ati and Jared Darling, this is pretty much a repeat of the first, of their start here. I think the second row is exactly the same. Anyway, pace car pulls back down on the pit road here. Arrey Ati has control of the field as we make our way back off turn 4 again. And he's off and away. Green flag's out. And he gets a really good jump on the one Jared Darling as we make our way off of turn number 1. And the front 2 get a pretty good advantage over third place. That would be before Ryan Marren to come off of turn number 2 here. He is a side-by-side battle right now with 25 Tyrrell Baker. Here comes it's the 18 of Martin Shelley, not the 86. Behind him, and there is a side-by-side battle going on here between, let's see what trucks are those, the 58, I think that's a Mitchell Brown, and that'll be the 59 of Bobby Sheen. I think this is one of the very few NORC starts that Mitchell Brown, I don't want to say Mitchell Brown made. See the 74 car, or truck. You don't want me saying a lot of car or truck stuff. Got a battle going on here between Ken Henry, who's actually the 19, so that's another number I got wrong. Found David Shutter in 49. Actually, no, Freddie is still in the race. I thought he ought to have 4 out of here, but no, he's right behind him a lot. Femi, who started a race on pit road, actually was able to make all that track decision. Gosh came out of the very first lap. It came right back up. Here comes Josh Rollins to the inside of, I think that's Scott King there, McCann. As we go back here, we have a Hornets X back here. We got Freddie De La Rosa looking to the inside of Femi Olat. We have those 6 of Austin Roberts. Oh, wow, I think Bobby, that was Ken Henry caught the wall there a little bit coming off the floor. That caused Femi Olat to check up just a little bit. I think Femi might have got some damage on the front nose. So he's going to need some Michael Jackson surgery on that front nose of that truck. As we got Mr. Tyrrell Baker holding up all of these guys up here. And it looks like, yep, here comes the 74. Looks to the inside. The 58, he would take over that position. But yeah, it looks like Tyrrell Baker. Actually, no, there's one car. There's one car blink in front of Tyrrell. Oh, no, Tyrrell just blinked out. Tyrrell is back, but I swear I thought I saw another truck from Tyrrell that was blinked out. I'm not sure who that was. Hunter Combs trying to get to the, well, he is to the inside, trying to make the pass on the 89 of Sean Williams as Taylor Swift riding on board. She is currently working on a new album inside that truck. It is going to sound like a complete mess because it's kind of hard to write music while you're going at 170 miles an hour. Austin Roberts, Fredo De Rosa, Femi Olat are flying up to the back half of this field here. Femi, oh, we got one truck and roll. That's Hunter Combs. He has nailed it. Oh, look out! Sean Williams has got turned, and there's a wreck in turn one. And he's almost on his. He is on his side almost. A caution will come out. As Sean Williams' truck is destroyed. Let's take a look at the replay here. This is set up by Hunter Combs. He hits the wall, come off of turn 4 here. And these guys kind of check up. Oh, it looks like, Austin Roberts turns Sean Williams. He bounces off the pit road wall, comes right back up the racetrack. And Joshua plows in the back. Sean Williams goes on 2 wheels. So a pretty crazy wreck here, right past the start finish line. Yeah, when Sean, he lifted for Hunter Combs, it just killed his momentum. And Austin Roberts just didn't check up enough in that turn. He was on board with Josh Robin and into turn 1. And you hear him on the brakes. He actually locks the brakes up just a little bit. It looks like there's no damage on the front of that truck. He might have just got a neck cut out. So, Jared Garland will now be the leader. There was pit stops, but there were so many connection issues with the pit stop where people were blinking in and out, and there was no real point in showing he wasn't going to be able to see anything. So, double up for the restart again. Place car will pull off here. Jared Garland will lead him to the green. And he's on that loud pedal. He's gone in the way. He gets a great start on the rest of the field. Pulls out to the least before truck point advantage on second place. We head off into turn number 1. And he got a great launch for turn 1 too. Got Bobby Chain looking inside of Tyrrell Baker in that Hooters car. I have a funny feeling that Tyrrell has never been inside of an actual Hooters. And I think if he went into a Hooters, he would probably get kicked out for saying yeehaw way too many times at the races. He's got David Shutt all over his rear bumper, filling up there in the mirror. I mean, a lot played a pass on this 74 car of me, because I'm terrible at this. And then Jared Garland, he had that huge advantage on the start, but it looks like Arrey Ati is starting to reel him back into this a little bit. Which is kind of odd because Arrey Ati, he's not one to really use his tires up that hard into a run, but he's getting some pressure right now for Ryan Marren. It might be for his going to go just a little bit quicker than what he wants to. We just go take a look back here from Ryan Marren and look at the 18 of Arden Shelley. See that splitter actually going inside the racetrack here. A lot of these guys are, this whole top 8 here is completely single file. Actually, top 9. All one huge line here. Now, as we get some laps down onto the racetrack, you see Tyrrell Baker, he is getting out of the way. He's going to let both David Shutt and Femi Olat pass him, and he's now getting pressure from the 74 truck. But as this track takes on rubber, it starts to heat up a little bit. You'll see these guys slowly start to move up the racetrack. We need to keep the trucks on the racetrack and keep them green, otherwise we use caution. There's a bunch of wrecks, the track will stay cool, will stay single file. As we take a look from a Goodyear blimp, Goodyear maybe absolutely no money to make that sponsor plug, but they'll probably send me a cease and desist order for mentioning their name without actually acknowledging or paying any money or sending like an email beforehand. And even though it's quite early in the race, you're already seeing bits of rubber flying off the back of these trucks here. And here comes the 4 Ryan Marren. And inside of the 78 of Arrey Ati, he would take over the position. We have a battle here between Arden Shelley and I believe that is David Shutt. I think he's trying to go to the outside of him. Bobby Chain completed a pass on not too long ago. And once again, this back to single file racing. A lot of these guys, The track doesn't have the heat in it yet. You know, we're still laying down rubber, so these guys are not moving off the bomb yet. But they'll start experimenting. Whoa, David shut. Almost coming back at one show there, going to turn 1 there. Oh, what? We have a caution back on the speedway. So let's see what happened here. I don't think it was even those guys. Okay, take a look at the replay here. This is the 15 of Jeffrey Phelps coming off of turn 4. He's going to hit the turn 4 wall, and that upsets the truck way too much, and it's actually still in the wall. Still in the wall. Gets off the wall finally, and they spins it out. Not the best driving by the 15 as everyone goes flying past on the outside. I'm actually kind of surprised that this brought the caution because he's actually off the racing surface. And iRacing usually doesn't like throwing a caution when the cars are off the track spinning. But for a reason it did there. So we'll have 150 laps to go. And we're going to have some green flag. Well, not green flag pit stops, some caution. Or, you know, yellow flag pit stops here. So here comes the field. I think all down pit road. And we're still having a little bit of connection issues here. It looks like that will be one truck staying out to get a lap wide, I think. Not sure who that was. And this pit road is only 35 miles an hour. You are crawling down this pit lane. Again, I recorded this before they got the pit stop animation, so we're just going to pretend there's a bunch of invisible people, a bunch of ghosts pinning the cars here. And who's going to win the race off pit road? Jarrett Darling looks like he will easily win the race off pit road. Arden Shelley with the second, Ryan Marren third, and we have a big Hornets nest back there for 4th on back. Got some guys up here repairing some damage to their trucks, especially that 15. Yeah, kind of really tore up the right side of that truck. You can see, it looks like this Ken Henry stayed out to get a lap away. So we're double back up for a restart here. And again, really nothing much has changed up front. You know, pit stop cycle, you know, no one really gained or lost anything. So Jared Darling, back to the point. Pace car will pull back on the pit road here. And green flag's back out, he's back on it. And another great start by the one, Jared Darling. Arden Shelley will filter back in second place. We're side by side for third. Ryan Marren and Arden Shelley here battling for the third spot. Femi Olat, who started a race on pit road. Waiting for these guys to make up their mind who wants to get, you know, here, where, whatever, something, I don't know. But it looks like, you know, Ryan Marren will complete the pass. And here comes Femi Olat to the inside. That will bring the 59 Bobby Sheen looking the inside. So Arden Shelley's kind of falling like, oh, I think he got the wall there a little bit. I think he did. And I'll let David Shutt pass him as well. Just side by side battle behind him was one between the 29 or 25 and the 74. That's Tyrrell Baker and me again. And here comes the 74. We're back on to the inside. And once again, everyone is back into single file line here. Take a look back up front here, looking back for Ryan Marren. We see there is some damage on 3, Femi Olat. And you see him just charging the corner extremely hard. Almost got to the bumper before Ryan Marren. Yeah, he's definitely driving over this a little bit deeper, but I think Ryan Marren is able to get a little bit better drive coming off the corner. I think Ryan Marren, I think he wants to try to pass the 78, but just not close enough to do it. Again, Arrey Ati, he's really good at single tires taking care of equipment. He doesn't usually push it really hard to start a run. Now you can kind of tell this by what he's trying. I think that Ryan Marren is really kind of using his tires, just trying to get around this. So yeah, I think, you know, if this goes long enough, Arrey Ati will slowly pull away from him. But right now he's kind of stuck. These guys behind him. Here comes Ryan Marren. He got it good enough to run. He's looking to the inside with him in turn number 3. Femi Olat, well, he followed him through down there on the bottom. Ryan Marren will complete the pass. And it looks like Femi Olat will take over position third. And here comes Bobby Chain looking to the inside. And here comes David Shutt. Yeah, Arrey Ati, this is something we've seen do before, where people start going around him, he doesn't really pull a fight, just lets him go. And here comes David Shutt looking to the inside. Bobby Chain, almost said Zelensky there for a second. So he will take the spot. You can see, like, right off of turn 4 there's a bunch of rubbers laid down this in that one lane as everyone takes the exact same, you know, line off the corner. And as this race goes on, that lane's going to get really hot and really slow. On board with Tyrrell Baker. If you listen closely, you can hear him playing a goosey game in the cockpit. Right now, it's, you know, even though these guys are pretty much on top of each other, they're being relatively pretty calm about it. You know, as soon as I said something about being calm, there was a pair of caution. See, it's the 15 again. He is doing some donuts in the front straightaway, even though he hasn't won anything. So let's take a look and see what happened here with the 15 and Jeffrey Phillips. Looks like he is lagging this a little bit. It comes off of turn 4 here, and he just loses it. And he's going to hit the inside wall. Yeah, that's well, the lag kind of looked a little bit worse than what it actually was. But that's the second self-spin by the 15. So we're lined up back behind the pace car again here. And Jared Arnold will probably bring him back down pit road. Arrey Ati with the big loser in that. I think he was expecting a longer green flag run, and he actually lost a bunch of track position. So pit road will be open, and we should expect all the leaders to come in as they all disappear as soon as they hit the commitment line. That was kind of bizarre, but they're back in. Now, I think the pace car just lagged out. So I don't know what it is, but iRacing, every time they go down pit road, it seems like the connections always drop, even in the replays. So here they're coming into their pit stalls, and let's see who will win the race on pit road. Looks like, David Shutt already out of his stall. He won the earliest stalls. And, oh wow, the connections are really bad there. Okay. And it looks like Jared Darling is going to, phantom his way across the line. I don't know why this is always so much worse on the road. And it looks like Cody Miller will stay out again. So we're double back up again for restart. Again, we do have stage racing, and the end of the stage will be lap 75, I believe. So we're going to have 35 laps until the completion of the stage. Pace car makes a hard left-hand turn back on pit road here. We see Jared Donald. These amazing restarts here. See if he gets in there and go one. And it looks like he did. Doesn't pull out as much of the advantage as he did a couple times before, but will easily have to lead in the turn one. Here comes Femi Olat. The muscle his way into the second position and take over the spot away from Ryan Marren. Here comes Arrey Ati trying to get some of that lost track position back. Look at the inside of David Shutt, but David Shutt will get the third run off the corner. I think Arrey Ati let him have the position because we're back to single file going into turn one after the first lap. It looks like a couple of these guys go in a corner right on that seam between the asphalt and the concrete banking. And some of them run up this a little bit higher. See, Arrey Ati, he actually is running up this a tad bit higher compared to Tyrrell Baker. And Tyrrell Baker was actually, he's going to get a really good run. Actually, I thought he'd be able to get to the inside, but it looks like Arrey Ati has a much better exit. That's the thing about Dover, just the way the corners are shaped. Now you kind of almost want to diamond the corners a little bit, because the way you come off the corner, you kind of get thrown out of the corner, out of the bank, and you have to kind of drive off the corner just a little bit straighter. Otherwise, you come off straight off the bottom, all the way around the corner, you kind of push up a little bit. So you're going to see some of these guys that are going to enter up, you know, low, drift up high, and cut it back down off exit. I tell one thing, David Shutt looks like he's actually kind of holding up this whole line here. There's about, I think, like 10 trucks all one line behind him. So you take a look back, you see the 25 of Tyrrell Baker still playing Gucci Gang inside of his truck. And look at this line of trucks here. I guess that's one good thing about iRacing. It doesn't really model the aero push and the stock cars all that well, so you get right up behind the guy and it doesn't really change the way the thing drives at all. So clean air in the NASCAR side of things on iRacing really doesn't mean anything at all. See those hands completely spazzing out like he's having a seizure inside a racing vehicle. Oddly, he's driving the thing pretty well with having a panic attack inside behind. Oh, we got one around. There's Hunter Combs. Oh, look out! I can't believe nobody hit him. Wow, they'll almost have the inside wall. That would be a caution. I think Aaron Smith is still screaming. This is coming off of turn 2. And it looks like he caught the apron coming off of turn 2, and he's going to loop this thing right back up the racetrack. And I don't understand how none of these guys hit him. I think that was Aaron Smith, and I'm not sure who the other truck was. But wow, I can't believe that was a one-car incident. I'm on board with Aaron Smith. Oh man. That'd probably take 10 years off his life. Heart attack he's had. So they'll up again back for the restart. We'll have 24 laps to go until the end of the stage. Again, there was pit stops, but it was lagging so bad I really couldn't show it to you. So here comes the pace car off pit road again. Garrett Darling, who's having, he's pretty much had control the whole entire race. He'll have control of the restart. He's gone and away. We're going to be heading off of turn 1. Actually, looks like, the poor Ryan Marren actually had a pretty good start. So not too bad by the poor Ryan Marren as he come off of turn 2 here. David Shutt trying to force his way into 3rd place, and he will take it. Here comes Bobby Cheney at the end, 78. Arrey Ati, or Kimo City, Art and Shelley. They both kind of start off the same way. If I did his commentary more often, I'll probably be a lot better at it. But, stuttering, it's like a rocket causes. I'm like the Marty Reed of fucking YouTube commentaries for NASCAR. Anyway, the front 3 have pulled away here. I tell him one thing, Femi Olat is really falling back. Here comes David Shutt trying to look to the inside of Ryan Marren. This is the battle for second. He will tuck back in behind him. Oh, now he's going to take another. Oh, man, that kind of move is kind of iffy because you can't pull out like that in the last second after you pull back in. The guy, behind you is going to think you're going to stay in the line and he's going to go undercar, normal that way. That could have been an issue. I think that really upset the rhythm of pointing out David Shutt. He lost a lot of ground to Ryan Marren through that corner. And that's going to allow the 58 of Bobby Cheney to close in behind him. Yeah, we see Femi Olat really far back. just heard like a crash noise. I don't know if this is a lag or what. This has been a kind of a really laggy server, so it wouldn't surprise me. You start hearing like random crunch noises when there's not anything actually happening. You see Femi Olat. It's really fun. He's back here with not Bobby Jr., but Ken Henry. These guys are, they're really back here in the pickup. See Hunter Combs, who should be dead. Still out here on the racetrack, has a little bit of damage, looks like, to the rear bumper, but here at Dover, that's not going to hurt him. As we go on board, the rear bumper cam of Femi Olat, you can see he's starting to pull away from Ken Henry here quite a bit. Oh, hello, Tyrrell Baker. He's right there in the rear bumper. I'm not sure who we're on board with. No, it was Arrey Ati who we were on board with. I'd say Arrey Ati probably has the smoothest driving style out of the whole group here. He's really good at just going in the corner, just kind of this little thing, real, not being like overly aggressive regarding the tires, and that's why we see him so good in the long run. I wish he'd race more, but front two have really pulled away from the rest of the pack here. I'm not sure if David Shutt is holding these guys up, or the front two are just hot lapping to get away from the field. Again, we're starting to get close to the end of the stage here. I think we're about 20 some laps to go. Tyrrell Baker trying to yeehaw his way to the inside of the 78. Just not close enough. And we just have a really long line of trucks here. Bobby Cheney, he is all over the rear bumper of David Shutt ahead in turn 3. See just bits of rubber everywhere on the racetrack now. You actually see this flying off the tires of David Shutt. Yeah, this track, even though it's got some age to it, really isn't all that bumpy. It's pretty smooth. That's mostly due to the concrete, I think. But yeah, this track is pretty smooth. You don't really have any really huge bumps, but just the elevation changes you get from the bank and going corner, really, even though it's smooth, it feels like you're on a roller coaster. Just the way the transitions are coming into and out of the corners. And I tell you what, Jared Darling, he is gone. And Ryan Marren, he's not a slouch. He's gonna teaming up there with Jared. They pull away from this group. Femi Olat there, it looks like he might have had an issue there trying to get around a grain truck there. I think that truck was trying to get out of his way, and he kind of accidentally called him down there and trying to make a pass. Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of marbles or clag around the racetrack. Quite a bit of it on the apron. It kind of just goes everywhere. Take a look back here. Here is Femi Olat has got past the 58 of Michelle Brown. Or Michelle Brown. I keep saying Michelle. We had this one girl who worked with me a couple of years ago. Her name was Michelle. She was kind of hot, but she was also incredibly lazy. She got fired because she stopped showing up. This hashtag random life story. Take a look. I think that is Will Klein back there. He is really far back. He's actually, I think, getting challenged by the 19th Ken Henry. So we got some OG Norkers, kind of in the rear back here. Jared Darling, still your race leader. Ryan Marren still in second. Nothing has changed up front. And we're going closer and closer to the end of the stage. And the way this is going, it looks like Jared Darling more likely will get the stage victory in this playoff points. And it kind of looks like back here, the battle between fifth on back is starting to separate this a little bit. These guys, especially the three guys here, David Shutt, Arrey Ati, and Bobby Cheney, they've kind of pulled away from Tyrrell Baker. Tyrrell is getting challenged right now by the 18 of Martin Shelley. 74 is about a couple of truck lengths behind now. And we have an error caution. I said the 15 again. Please don't be the 15. Let's see. Let's take a look at the replay. See what happened here. So we're looking at Hunter Combs. This is going into turn 1. And kind of acts like a right front tire went down. But iRacing doesn't have tire blowout, so I'm assuming that his monitor probably turned off. And the way that he's coming to a stop makes me think that he has some sort of computer-related issue. So that's going to make the run to them to stage real interesting. Because that was, we had a pretty decent green flag run. The tires fell off here pretty fast. The run to the end of the stage is going to be pretty short. So, how many guys are going to stay out? How many guys are going to take 2 tires? How many guys are going to take 4? And let's see, who does stay out here? Look at that, yeah, that'll be Femi Olat and Ken Henry. It looks like Josh Robin's going to stay out. We have the 15 again on lap back here. Cody Miller staying out. Now, how many of these guys out here take 2 tires? Because it's not going to be that long a run. So you have to see how many of these guys take 2 tires and how many take 4. Oh, looks like, yeah, all of them are taking 4. That's kind of surprising. And it looks like, that race off pit road was really close between Jared Darling and Ryan Marren. I have no idea who won that. That was really kind of close. I'm not too sure. So it looks like 4 trucks stayed out here. Oh my God, Jeffrey Phillips is here. Oh God, this is going to be a disaster. So the front 4 has stayed out. Josh Fromm has quite a bit of damage. So I think it's going to be 2 laps, and man, Femi's already out of here. He is gone. He's realized he can get away from those new tires as quickly as possible. Josh Fromm, his truck is just a turtle out there, just not going anywhere. I think these guys were kind of hoping for a quick caution, and they're not going to get it. I tell you one thing, I think that corner really hurt Ryan Marren, because Ken Henry, he is not getting away. That's going to hurt Jared Darling as well. They're trying to fly past him. And Ken Henry's not giving you guys any room at all. It's the top 5. Kane, I think he just caught the wall off turn 4. We got 1 to go until the end of the stage. I think Kane might have caught the wall there a little bit. The top 5 get points, with the winner getting the playoff point. And he's got 1 more corner to get to. I don't think Ryan Marren's going to get to Femi Olat. I mean, that corner speed is insane, but coming off turn 4, he's not going to get there. Femi Olat will be your stage winner. Ryan Marren second. Jared Darling third. David Shutt fourth. Arrey Ati will round out the top 5 and will get stage points. So, pit road will be back open. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Femi come down pit road. The question is, the guys who just came out of pit road, so they're everyone but 4 guys. Are they going to stay out or coming in? Looks like the first one on new tires will be the 74 coming back down on pit road, and everybody else who hit it on the last cycle will stay out. So congrats to Femi Olat with the stage victory. I kind of wish like iRacing had like some kind of graphics I can use, or like stage stuff, but I can make it, but I'm only going to do like 3 races I had to broadcast this season. That's not worth it. So Femi will easily win the race off pit road. People who came back down pit road. Let's see, who is that? Scott Ken Henry, 41 Austin, Michelle, OG Norker. Hi, there I am. So Ryan Marren now will be the leader. Jared Darling in second place. So we've seen how well Jarrett's been on the restarts as the leader. Ryan Marren, this is the first time he's going to be the leader. They're kind of laying off the pace car here quite a bit. Pace car pulls back on pit road. How early does Ryan Marren go? They're starting to stack up here a little bit. And there he goes. He's back on that lap pellet. He's gone and away. Doesn't get that great of a start. The problem with starting up on the outside like that, if you go in the corner, you have all the marbles, all that clag on your tires. I'm not sure how much that hurt him, but he has the lead. And he's probably got 2 truck length advantage right now with Jared Darling. So this will be the run to the finish, no more stages. And we have a gaggle of trucks back here. See, we got, yep, here comes Arrey Ati looking inside of David Shutt. Arrey Ati usually not the aggressor on restarts, but he's going to make the pass. Yeah, he's going to take the decision away from David Shutt. Tyrrell Baker had the inside look of David Shutt, but kind of an awful corner exit. And here he goes trying to look to the inside again. Whoa, one truck there shooting out. Art and Shelley trying to force his way to the inside. Yeah, it seems like Tyrrell is having a difficult time getting off the corners. And the front 2 are gone. I tell you one thing, Jared Darling, he is all over the rear bumper of the floor of Ryan Marren. I think Ryan Marren is just going to let him go here. So Jared Darling back up to the point will take the lead back over. And from what we've seen, Jared is definitely the quickest truck out there. And, you know, David Shutt with his hornet's behind him. Oh man, Arrey Ati forces before he found Tyrrell Baker up the racetrack. I don't think Tyrrell's going to be all that happy about that. Actually, yeah, you see the damage on the right side of Arrey Ati's truck there. Not Arrey Ati, but Art and Shelley. I'm not sure how much damage I did to Tyrrell Baker. Tyrrell with the incident champ for 5 years running. He's used to having that much damage. Oh man, look, they are so close in the middle of the corner. Oh, I'm not sure why Art and Shelley's racing him so hard. This is actually one of the better runs I've seen from Tyrrell Baker. And you see the damage right now on the right side. So that's definitely going to hurt that truck a little bit, especially down the end of the straightaways. Thankfully, the straightaways here are not too terribly long, so we can kind of get away with it. Oh, Femi Olat there to the inside of somebody couldn't tell what it was. Looks like he kind of got a little bit loose off the corner. Art and Shelley losing his spot to the 59 of Bobby Cheney here. Got Tyrrell Baker. I'm telling you, this is definitely the most amount of speed I've seen from Tyrrell in a while. And Jared Darling, he is gone. Tyrrell, we've seen Tyrrell struggle trying to clip the pass. It seems like he just can't get the exit off the bottom and come off the corners. Well, I think we've seen him try to pass David Shutt before, and that's really worked out too terribly well. You see, he just dive bombing the corner, almost gets to the rear bumper of David Shutt. Shutt, though, will get a much better exit. See Bobby Cheney here. Cheney, he's got some speed. He's just waiting to see what these guys do in front of him. We got one. Well, we have one track there. That was on the apron. That was kind of odd. Not sure who that was. So we got Bauer here. I believe that is Elijah Garcia battling with me a lot here. I think Femi's been around him quite a bit this race. Yeah, Elijah will go way up the racetrack. We'll let Femi go. Again, we haven't had a long enough green flag run for that top lane or higher lane to start coming in here a little bit. Everyone's still running right down on the bottom. Have like little short, like 15 to 20 lap runs. Take a look back here at the 74 truck up, up me again. Not doing too hot right now. Behind me, Mitchell Brown actually got it right that time. See, you see me, I'm also spazzing the hell out here with my steering wheel. Yeah, but the old man of Cody Miller chilling behind me. Martin Shelley getting some pressure right now. That'll be from the 3 of Femi Olat, and I'm telling like Tyrrell, I think he just lost the position to the 59. Body Cheney is starting to fall back to the club. Ooh, really sideways. Oh man, one truck back there on the top of the wall. Femi gonna take the spot over away from the 18 Martin Shelley. But yeah, I think Tyrrell, he might have burned his tires a little bit because he's starting to lose some ground here. Oh, I think Arrey Ati's in the wall. I think he caught the wall a little bit coming off turn 4, and look at all that track decision he is going to lose. You know, the weird thing about Dover is the straightaways, the walls on the straightaways are actually really short. It's really easy here to kind of hit the wall going in a straight line because you're used to the wall being so high. With it being short, you actually think you're far away from it than what you actually are. Doesn't look like it did any damage. I think he's kind of grinding against it. I don't think he really hit it. It just barely kissed it. If it did any damage, it was minimal. Take a look back at Martin Shelley here. I think he might be just a little bit upset right now on the 25. Bobby Cheney giving a little pressure to the back of the 49, David Shutt. I think Cheney, he's showing a little bit of speed here. Still not missing anything up front. Jared Darley super leader, Ryan Marren still in second. They've been pretty much like that the whole race. Kind of wish iRacing would kind of fix the driver animation where it's not spazzing out and it kind of like breaks my immersion a little bit. Finger on point, you see the driver just like that. That's probably gonna get a meme in the group. See what we have. There is the 25 loses on their spot. Arrey Ati trying to make his climb back up for the field. I'd like to take a look to the right side, see how much damage there is to it. If there is any, it is minimum. I don't think he hit it on it hard. You can hit the wall in a way, as long as you don't really smack the right front into it, you can kind of grind up against it. I mean, it'll slow you down, but it won't really damage your truck too much. And I don't think Arrey Ati's truck's damaged all that much. And we're about to have a really heated battle here for third. David Shutt, he is really honing up the 59 of Bobby Cheney, and Femi Olat, he's starting to catch in on this too. And the field is starting to get a little bit more spread out here. We're starting to get a bit of a green flag run here. You just tell, like, you know, on these bumper shots, on these guys when they go in the corner, when they turn and they're carrying so much speed, that right before they get into the corner, the whole front of the truck comes up and they just land really hard in the corner. The suspension takes a beating here, just all the travel going into the corner, especially coming out of the corner. The thing just rises. That's why you see a lot of these guys being tight on the corner. Just the way the elevation is going off the corner, and also just the movement, the inertia movement coming from the springs kind of launches the truck up from the ground and come off the corners. You can carry a lot of speed going forward just simply because how the truck lands and sets. But coming up the corner, gotta be really careful because it wants to do the complete opposite. It wants to hop off the corner. And Cheney's actually lost a little bit of ground to David Shutt here. Femi Olat is starting to run him back down. And we see the 78 of Arrey Ati here. Here comes Femi Olat looking to the inside. And he would take over the spot from Bobby Cheney. Well, yeah, watch that splitter as he goes in the corner, rises, and then drops. See if we see it again and come off the corner here. Oh, no, we don't. Of course, as soon as I say anything, the camera doesn't want to listen to me. As we have so many laps to go here. Your average lap around here on new worn tires is Ryan Marren. I think he almost lost it on turn 4. I saw that truck get really sideways. It's about 22 to 23 seconds, so so many laps here. If this stays green, this will go by pretty quick. And again, most of these guys run the extreme bottom. Arrey Ati runs. Ooh, Femi Olat almost lost. Old Tyrrell Baker almost lost. I think the track is starting to build up enough heat, and I think the tires are starting to be worn down enough. I think the exit corners are getting really sketchy for some of these guys. I was saying, you come out the corner with that suspension travel, the truck is just so light, you get a little bit of wheel spin. And more worn these tires because you see Tyrrell Baker struggling again to come up the corner, almost lost it. Bobby Cheney going way up the racetrack. I think we might start seeing some of these guys experiment with different lines here. Yeah, Tyrrell, he's really struggling back there. I'm seeing him sliding over the place. Oh, no, yeah. He's still kind of finding it back there a little bit, so we take a look at the field here. We have someone that's knocked the commit cone, or the pit exit cone on the apron. I think, yeah, that might have been Joshua. He's got a lot of damage. Where in the hell did that come from? I know he has some damage before, but he's got some more. And right now, he's just riding around. I think he's just trying to get some laps done and get off the racetrack, maybe. Here's our leader, Jared. No, that's not. Is that Jared Darling? No, it's not. That is kind of look that way from that camera shot. Scott McCann. Oh, I think he just cut the wall there a little bit. Come off turn 2. I thought if this goes green long enough, Sean Williams, he was involved in an early accident. He really destroyed that truck. Sean, Taylor Swift took a bit of a beating. But here's your leader. Actually, I think Ryan Marren actually might be running down this little bit. Yeah, Jared is starting to run a bit of a higher line. I'm not sure if that's helping him too much or not. I think Ryan Marren might be reeling him in just a little bit. I think David Shutt has also turned up the wick here a little bit as well. Femi Olat showing some speed. Arrey Ati, the damage ain't. If he got any damage, it's not hurting him. Riding right behind Femi. And there's your top 5, and there's 6th place. And Bobby Cheney there, and there is a pretty big gap between Cheney, between 6 and 7. And here it comes Arrey Ati looking to the inside from Olat. He will easily take that position over. Yeah, I think this group right here, I think they're starting to run down the leader system a little bit. But if this does go green long enough, we might get some green flag pit stops, because I think you can make about maybe 60, 70 laps on a tank of fuel. I think maybe you can stretch it and make it to the end of this stage. However, I just think the tires will be too worn to really make it work. As you see, 74 is going to pass Art Shelley, and here I go trying to make a pass on Tyrrell Baker. Hopefully he does not yeehaw me. Oh, he almost yeehawed there. So move me up into, I think that'll put me in 7th position. I'm actually starting to show just a little bit of speed, just a little bit of speed. Tyrrell, oh my god, he is struggling. Yeah, he's going to lose that spot to Arden Shelley here. And here comes the 58. Will Climb, we haven't talked much about him. He's been kind of non-existent. Cody Miller has been non-existent as well. These guys here, I think almost was about wreck coming off turn 4 what I was talking about. You know, but we're about halfway in this run here. I think a lot of these guys, I'm thinking, oh my god, Tyrrell is struggling off the exit. Will Khan's like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Yeah, this is definitely no square out we've seen in the field. Michelle Brown trying to take a look at the inside of Tyrrell Baker. Be really careful on that truck. We see now sideways. He's gone. Oh god, they're bobbing. I think that's Tyrrell. I think he's worn out from rear tires. I think he was just pushing it so hard to start. I think he's really, yeah, he's killed those tires. He actually has a little bit of damage to the right side bumper. I don't know if he got hit from behind or maybe he kind of slid the tires up there. I think, yeah, he's in the wall. He's in the wall. I think these guys are all breathing a sigh of relief to get around him. Cody Miller is getting angry. He's making rumble noises. Will Klein look at the inside of 58. Michelle Brown. Ooh, got a little close there, but he's gonna make the pass. We'll move the Loge Silverado up in some position. I have no idea what it is. Again, not missing anything up front. Jared Darling still your leader. Ryan Marren third. Actually, Arrey Ati has gone around David Shutt third. I think Arrey Ati might be the quickest truck on the track right now. Take a look at some of the back markers here. Aaron Smith is still screaming. We still got that. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got one truck off on the side of the track here. Wait, what the? Arrey Ati somehow has the lead. We completely missed that. David Shutt's in third. Ryan Marren has gone around here, and Jared Darling's actually falling back on the fourth. We did see, well, we're not really seeing much now because the connections are awful. Oh my god. Can't really do much when the car disappears. Okay, this is kind of jarring to watch because, you know, arrows everywhere. We kind of saw, before this happened, that the front two were kind of losing a little bit of speed. And, you know, David Shutt and Arrey Ati were showing, you know, they had the pace. So, I think really this is the first time we've seen Jared Darling this far back outside that stage module. Oh man, Jared Darling he caught Sean Williams at a bad time. That kills the momentum. Here it comes. Femi Olat looking at the inside. Here comes Bobby Cheney as well. Yeah, I think Jared. Yeah, he's coming down pit road. I think he wants to get off these tires. It looks like he's going to bring Bobby Cheney up. This is a really hard pit road to get onto. And it looks like our above going to make it. Here comes the 74 down Whipple. So these guys are thinking this is going to go green the rest of the way. I want to think that because Tyrrell Baker is still out there. He could potentially spin out. See Arden Shelley, he came off pit road. So this is the first of your leaders to come down. This is, yeah, right past that halfway of this run here. So yeah, this is, 100 laps between, end of the stage. This is right at, about 50 laps. Yeah, here comes more of the leaders in. I think we see David Shutt. I think Arrey Ati's coming out pit road. Femi Olat, he's coming out pit road. And Those new tires are about 2 seconds faster, so they'll give those guys the lead handfully. David Shutt come off this pit stall. Femi did not get a good. I guess he's gonna have a decent stop. And here they come the leaders off the pit road here. I don't think they'll be the leaders. Ooh, man. David Shutt, though, he's going to win the race between him and Arrey Ati come off pit road. And there's Jared Darling on the new tires. This is going to eventually be the battle for second place once this cycles through. Arrey Ati has 1 lap newer tires. Oh, Aaron Smith's in the wall. And then he's going to rev up that right side pretty bad. Now we do got quite a few trucks out here. We're still on old tires and haven't gone up pit road yet. These guys are going to be rolling chicanes compared to these guys. These guys are flying around this racetrack with these new tires. And these guys are going to do their best to avoid them. Oh man, that's like kind of in a block there. Oh, they're going. Oh my goodness, David Shutt is racing Femi so dirty right now. Oh, he got into him a little bit. Oh, not sure. They were trying their best to rag Jared. Jared's probably paying more attention to the mirror watching that than he was outside the windshield. Man, that was seconds from disaster. Femi looks to the inside of Jared. Now Jared has amazing short run speed. He might, even though there's a 1 lap different in tires, I think Jared would be able to pull away quite a bit from him actually. But oh man, Femi, he is charging that corner entry. Had to wait for the scoring ticker to cycle through here where we can tell you where everyone's at on the racetrack. See, we got Bobby Cheney and Arrey Ati are both behind Shutt. Now we saw Arden Shelley. I think he was the first one to go down pit road out of everybody. I'm not sure if that's going to be shown in the leader or not. No. Okay, Ryan Marren is currently in the leader. Austin Bishop in second. Sean Williams with that destroyed racetrack will be third. So Jared is the first one on a new tire. I'm kind of wondering where Arden Shelley was. Oh my goodness. I mean, he is right there on that rear bumper. So yeah, here's the leader right here. Ryan Marren, I think he's really hoping for a caution right now. Oh, this is a hornet's nest right here. Ken Henry and Tyrrell Baker, Aaron Smith. That's a recipe for disaster. But I think what Ryan Marren's hoping that this run goes on at least 5 to 10 more laps, and he gets a caution. At least with those amount of laps on the tires, on the guys who've already came down pit road, not to come down pit road again. Ryan Marren will still be the leader. He has great short run speed. I think he's hoping that the caution. I think he's hoping that the caution comes out as soon as these guys catch him, because he wants to run at the finish be as short as possible. As Femi has completed a pass on Jared Darling. But he wants that. Oh, Jared looking back to the inside here. I think Femi will get the better launch off the corner. He does. But the shorter the run is, the better for him and Jared Darling, because Ryan Marren has great short run speed. And I think that's why he's really hoping that these guys catch him, or right when they catch him, when caution comes out, they all come down the road. Because at that point, the guys who came down to get new tires, their tires are junk. Everyone will come down pit road. And I think Ryan will be hoping for like a 20 lap run there, as these guys make their way around. Yeah, that would be the Sean Williams. I think actually that was fourth position. So these guys are going to try and make their way to catch where he won Austin Bishop, and that would be second place. That is if he hasn't hit it yet. And right in this where this is cycle through. Ryan Marren still here, has come up the road. Austin Bishop still be his short. Scored second. Is actually still showing Sean Williams third. I'm not sure if that's like fully updated. iRacing ticker, it's not great. If I can find like some sort of ticker system that works with replays, like well, I'll use it. But I'll have to find it first. Then again, I don't do enough of these replays or commentaries to really make it worth the effort. I think this is like the last NASCAR race we'll do for a while, because we have 35 laps to go here. And that's another thing too. But the ticker, you can't really tell how many laps are left to go all that well. And for me to tell, I have to look at the scoring tower that's in the middle of the racetrack. As it come off turn 2, you'll be able to see it right here. Yeah, right there. So 34 to go. But the ticker up there in the very top, you see it where it says 141 at 175. That's usually a couple of laps behind sometimes. You can't always go by that. Like this ticker, it doesn't automatically update when people cross the line. It updates every cycle the ticker makes, and it goes off the previous lap completed. So especially at really fast racetrack like Bristol, where you have a lot of cars, it could be like as many as 5 laps behind. And here comes Femi Olat to the inside, Ryan Marren. I'm not sure if this is get a lap back or that was for the battle for the lead. I think Austin Mission just came down pit road. Actually, he held up Jared Donahue. Horrible right there. Kind of caught him in a really bad spot. So I wanted to wait for this to cycle again with the ticker to see if that was actually the pass for Lee, because I'm not sure how many laps down Jared and we were in comparison to before Ryan Marren. Still showing Ryan Marren later, so I guess they're back on the lead lap now. Actually, I think Ryan Marren's coming down pit road now. I think I just saw him tuck down. Yeah, yep, there he is, right there, coming down pit road. So I think he just lost the lead. And that's when he came down pit road. So that's kind of ruining his strategy. Ryan Marren, I think he's going to end up being a lap and a half, maybe 2 laps down compared to these guys. He's going to be flying the new tires, but he just stayed out there way too long. But he was doing a strategy. He was going to the caution out and never did. As we're getting down to 30 laps to go. Yeah, this run here has been mean and green all the way through ever since the stage. This has been a pretty clean race so far. We got a group of cars right here. Oh, they're going 3 wide lookout. Yeah, I find Sean Williams is already on the pit road to replace his tires, but he needs to replace that truck because he is pretty heavily damaged. And we see Ryan Marren here on the new tires. I think right. Oh, Landon Jared, I think almost, if not, caught the wall a little bit, come off turn 4. But I think Ryan Marren is going to be 2 laps down here now. He's going to be flying on these new tires. But if a caution comes out right now, he needs to get at least back on the lead lap. But his strategy did not work out in his favor. So he needs to get back around. Femi at least get back to 1 lap down. I tell him one thing, I don't know if there'll be enough time to race for him to get back on the lead lap. Again, he's got to be pretty respectful if you're Femi. He can't just run the leader over. Oh wow, Elijah, I think that's Elijah got a really good run there. Actually kind of hurt Ryan. Ooh, Ryan, he got on the throttle really quick. Okay, here he goes to the inside. He will take the position over away from Femi. Or not, well, not the position, but get at least a lap back. One of those laps back. So it looks like, yeah, I think Jared and Femi are about the same speed. I think Jared's kind of struggling with the truck. Here's Arrey Ati back here in 3rd. I think he pitted a lap. I don't know, did he pit on the same lap as me? I think he might have. But he is really fallen really far behind him in this run. They were right next to each other. Then him and David Shutt got in a little tassel there. Shutt came out the big loser in that. And Arrey Ati, he's pretty far back off of Femi here. It's about a 4-second margin between Femi. Now he could be saving his tires. His tires do wear out here pretty severely. If he saves his tires just long enough, he could make a run here at the end and really run it down. But we'll just have to wait and see, as we got about 20 to go. I'm not sure the exact number. Oh, Jared just caught the wall. He just murdered the wall. We see him flirting with that here the last couple of laps, but yeah, I think he just toasted the right front of that truck. And you see it is crinkled up bad. That wasn't like an Arrey Ati hit murder. He hit that thing hard. And the frustration is going to start setting in for him. And he's just going to start driving forward. So it's going to kill his, his rhythm, his focus, and you see he's struggling off the corner. Yeah, he just nailed that wall extremely hard. Got one truck down here pretty slow. That's awesome back off. Maybe the worst last name in history. And he just kind of cruising down here. Take a look at me. I think I'm running about 6th place right now. I'm not really sure where I'm at. But here comes Arrey Ati. Jared, he's not driving all that focus right now. He's probably a little frustrated with himself. He's got the damage on that truck. And Arrey Ati, he is going to complete the pass here. Arrey Ati's truck, that back pro shop's truck there, while it's pretty plain Jane to look at, it's not that bad looking truck really. It's kind of pretty simple. Has a little bit of classical look to it. But yeah, he will move into 2nd place. So does he have enough time to run down Femi Olat? As we are now at 20 laps to go. I think it was about a 4-second margin. I think it's down to 3 seconds. So I think he's starting to run him down a little bit. Now I think another thing that's really going to come into play here, how well can Femi get through the lap traffic? Right now he's got Tyrrell Baker in front of him. And really pretty clean sailing racetrack from Tyrrell will do the respectable thing and get out of the way. As long as they do that, Femi will have no problems. So we have 17 laps to go. I'll tell you one thing, I think Arrey Ati, I think he's really starting to close that gap down. It was at 3 seconds, I think it's down to 2.5 seconds. That's another thing iRacing does give you, like an interval between trucks. Yeah, I think it's going to be close. Jared's still struggling with that racetrack. I think he might end up falling back to Bobby Cheney here. Yeah, Cheney is starting to reel him in a little bit. We got one truck that came back down the road. You see the damage on the right front. Jared actually had a horrible accident on turn 4. I think he's really burned up those tires a little bit. You see just the amount of clag that's built up on the racetrack. Anything that's like in a rubber area, there's just bits of rubber everywhere. And that's how, if you get into that clag, you just go straight up into the wall. And yeah, you're gonna hear just how much I was out of the throttle there, just like struggling with the tires. There's very little grip out there right now. The track's hot. There's a lot of marbles out there built up. We see Cuddy Miller come up the road. Here comes Bobby Cheney. Look at the inside of Jared Darling. He will take over the position. Jared trying to fight back on the outside, but not going to be able to get the job done. But right now, for track conditions wise, this is the worst the track's been. And it's really hot, slick, tires are worn, there's marbles everywhere. Here's Arrey Ati. He's cut the margin down to 2 seconds now. I think he'll get to him before the end of the race. And he's just slowly closing his way in. Yeah, he's about several tenths a lap faster. Here comes Shaw Williams back down pit road. Yeah, this will give us a really good idea on the margin here. Yeah, it's down to a second now, so he is flying behind him. As we kind of lost him there for a second. Here we go. Yeah, Arrey Ati is he has turned up the quick here the last couple laps. Or that, or Femi's tires have fallen off a cliff as we got 10 laps to go in this race. Yeah, Arrey Ati is just flying right now. I tell one thing, Arrey Ati, he does not want to see a caution because I think tire-wise he has a huge advantage right now over Femi Olat. He's disappeared. Oh, there he is. And he's there. 9 laps to go. I think he's going to make a move on him. I think this lap. Yeah, Arrey Ati's tires, he has done an amazing job taking care of his tires. See, will he get to running? Is he going to take the look to the inside? There he goes. He's taking a look. This is going to be the battle for the lead and possibly to win. Coming off of turn 4, still side by side for the lead. If he gets a better run off the top, I just don't think he'll be able to hold him off much longer. Coming off of 2, and Arrey Ati, he's going to complete the pass. He's going to take the race lead over. And if he can just get to 5 to go, that'll be the cutoff for the cautions. Caution comes out with less than 5 to go, the race will be over. But I just don't think it happens. You know, Femi is struggling now with those tires. Really loose on the corner. 7 to go. And Arrey Ati there in the last couple of laps just made up so much ground. It was almost like half a second a lap. And you see him starting to pull away now from Femi, and think he doesn't even have to really push it. Really, his tires are something better. And Femi's, he just kind of cruise right now. But he's got to be careful getting around the lap trucks. Right now, they're separated pretty well. I think these guys will do their best job to get out of the way. He makes his way around the 99. He goes up really high. Yeah, Femi got caught by a lap track of Elijah there. Kind of a bad spot. I mean, I don't think he was going to catch Femi at all, but that did not help at all. It's down to it's up to a 2-second margin now. There we go. 5 laps to go. And if a caution comes out, I don't think they'll be able to get it restarted in time. Well, this has been an interesting race to say the least. Before stage 1, it was a little bit of a wreck fest there. A lot of cautions and bends. Really only had one big wreck. Really should have had a couple of them, really. And Jared Darling, he had dominated the first half of this race. But then we get the long green flag run, and just the tire management came into play, and we know who is best at that, and that'll be Arrey Ati here in the 78. As we come off the turn number 4 here to get 2 laps to go. Elijah here with the newer tires. Don't know if he's going to try to pass Arrey Ati or he's going to chill behind him. Get around the lap truck of Aaron Smith there. And it is about 5-second advantage between first and second. Come out turn 4, one more trip around the Monster Mile for Arrey Ati. Doing what he does best is, descender, riding, let everybody use their equipment up. He did get in the wall just a little bit, but didn't damage the truck at all. But as he makes his way into the final set of corners, he will prevail here at Dover. Really good tire conservation. Come off turn 4, Arrey Ati here will win the NORC race here at Dover. Femi Olat will come in second, and I don't even know where the hell third place is at. But congratulations to Arrey Ati. What a fantastic drive by this. And we'll take a look at our results here. Arrey Ati with the win, Femi Olat second. Bobby Shane will come with her. David Shutt fourth. Jared Darling fell back in sixth. Jared Darling fifth. I got sixth. Ryan Marren seventh. Will Klein eighth. Mitchell Brown ninth. Arden Shelley fell back to 10th. Tom Mercy 11th. Ken Henry makes his way back up to 12th. Tyrrell Baker fell back to 13th. Actually, the only 11 cars on the only lap. Ken Henry was the first car, one lap down. Scott Mitzkane 15th. And we'll take a look at the rest of your results there. And now we'll take a look at your points once that pops up over here. And waiting for it. There it is. Okay, so I saw the points laid over Cody Miller, both on for Femi Olat fourth. And it's the top 10 who will make it into the chase. So right now, that cutoff between Bobby Chain and Ryan Marren. Wins do not get you in. So Arrey Ati will suddenly make his way into the top 10 4 points. But anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this NORC broadcast. I know it was actually the last thing that was uploaded on this channel was upload of last year, actually. So my apologies to that. I will say this, since this was the last broadcasted NASCAR race that I had to do, everything else will be uploaded as quickly as possible. So everything else is done by Max Speed TV. I'll get that up as quickly as possible. Still have stuff the dirt season to do, and I still have the Cadillac season. The last Cadillac season, I have not done a single race yet, but I will get to that hopefully sometime within the next calendar year. Anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this broadcast. This is Revan. I will see you all next time. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see y'all later.